In this example, we're going to add integers with different signs using the chip model. Using integer chips, model and solve the addition problem below. 5 plus negative 3. Let's go to the NLVM site and set this up. So 5 plus negative 3. So first we're going to represent the first addend, 5, which is positive, so we're going to use 5 positive chips. And we need 3 negative chips. Now this combined amount is our solution, but it's not simplified. So we saw that a pair with a plus chip and a negative chip cancel each other out. So we're going to drag these on top of each other, canceling those out until we're left with chips of only one color. And in this case, we're left with 2 positive chips, or 2. So now let's see how we're going to enter that on our worksheet. So our first addend was 5, which is 5 positive chips. Our second addend was negative 3, or 3 negative chips. And the sum is the combined amount. So I'm going to start by putting the 5 positive chips and the 3 negative chips together. And now to show the simplification process we just did on the site when they canceled each other out, I'm going to circle positive and negative pairs. Remember, we do this until we only have chips of one sign. And I'm going to circle these. Now the resulting amount is the 2 positive chips, and I'm going to put that simplified version down here. Now, to write this result as a math equation, we're going to have 5 plus negative 3 equals 2. And notice in both the original example, there was parentheses around negative 3, and I did that in my math equation as well. And the reason is, you can imagine if these parentheses weren't there, the plus sign for addition and the negative sign of the number would be close together, and it's harder to determine which represents the sign and which is the operation. So this is our way of saying the sign of 3 is negative and our operation is addition. Let's try the next problem. Negative 5 plus 3. So going back to our site, we'll set this up. Negative 5 plus 3. So this is similar to the last problem, but instead of 5 positive chips, we have 5 negative chips. Instead of 3 negative chips, in this case we have 3 positive chips. So this represents the 2 addends combined together. And now we're going to simplify by canceling negative and positive pairs. So there's 2 pairs cancel and 3 pairs cancel. And we're left with 2 chips like the last problem, but in this case they're negative chips, so our result is negative 2. So representing this on paper, we will have 3 negative signs for negative 5. 5 negative signs for negative 5. 3 positive signs for positive 3. And now in the sum, I'm going to put the combined amount. And I'm going to circle the pairs that cancel. So there's 1 pair, 2 pairs cancel, and 3 pairs cancel. And notice there's 1 negative chip here and another here. So our simplified sum is 2 negatives, or negative 2. So writing that math equation, we have negative 5 plus 3 equals negative 2.